Bitch, you don't want you. So you here to work. You're here to work. Stop sitting there trying to get my boyfriend attention, okay? He keeps telling me shit about your big ass. He don't want you, okay? He done made it clear, okay? Well, she here to fucking work. She here being thirsty trying to get niggas attention and shit. Bitch, she got a fucking girlfriend. This ain't my goddamn job to fucking lose. I put my hands on any goddamn bitch up in here.
Hey.
Fuck. Tell that bitch, fix that big ass bitch. What's up?
Okay. You ran from the property.
Well, goddamn, she let it be known, hey, my boyfriend keep telling me you trying to holler at me. And he don't appreciate that shit, you know what I'm saying? And you know he told you that we dating and he got a girl. But yeah, your motherfucking muffin top head ass. It ain't even no fro, it's a muffin top, you know what I'm saying? Head ass keep fucking trying to holler at her man after she done told you that she will whoop any bitch ass in here and let a motherfucker know that she ain't motherfucking playing with no motherfucking body, cause she put these goddamn hands on anybody but her man, because ain't nobody got to steal her man with them good benefits and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? She'll pull up to a motherfucking job and cut up, cause she bout that life.
Okay, well, I'm gonna call my higher ups and figure out how we're gonna handle this, okay?
This grandma was arrested for feeding the homeless in Arizona. Yep, you heard that right. Apparently, this city has a rule that if you want to feed people on public property, the food has to be sealed and pre-packaged from the store. If not, you need a permit to give out pre-prepared food.
I have always believed that when you have plenty, you should share.
Now, the city says the rule is for health and safety and to keep trash from piling up.
Feeding the homeless is a nice thing to do, but it's just not constitutionally protected activity.
The charges against the woman were dropped, but now she's suing the city.
What happened to her is not only wrong, but it's unconstitutional. You can't do that in this country.
And now that grandma is serving food on private property during her legal battle.
Your discretion is advised.
Do you want to...
We head down to Daytona Beach, Florida, where a call comes into the Volusia County Sheriff's Office.
Communications, Warhurst.
Yeah, I want to report a crime that's about to happen.
What do you mean a crime that's about to happen?
Yeah, there's about to be a crime that's going to happen if my kid don't come back to me, you stupid because your stupid judges don't want to bring people to courtrooms. I got a gun pointed at your building.
Sir, what is going on?
Who the you calling, sir, you stupid? Where's your judge warrant at? You gonna bring that bitch out in handcuffs and I'm gonna execute that son of a bitch right in the street. I'm letting you know I'm gonna shoot this. You gonna give me my kids.
Where are you at, sir?
Motherfucker, I just told you I'm outside of her building waiting for her to get there in the morning. I'm gonna pop a cap in that bitch, you stupid.
Detectives identify the anonymous caller and track him down. Alan McCarty is arrested and charged with making death threats against a judge whom he mistakenly believes took his children away in a child custody case.
So you mean to tell me this guy called the 911 operator threatening the motherfucking judge and all this stuff? I mean, I don't know what kind of time you can get for that, but I know that's a motherfucking felony because that is so serious. But y'all decided to come back into the courtroom because it's been a while since we visited the courtroom. I felt like coming back to the courtroom, you know. But anyway, let's check this guy out, see what he get charged with. Let's see how he act. He's already going lunatic, crazy, acting irate. Let's get it, mate.
Now a year later, in front of a different judge, his trial begins.
Back on the record, Mr. Party President, he's under oath from the start of the trial.
No, I'm not under oath.
All right, raise your right hand. I'm going to swear you in.
I'm not under oath.
Raise your hand, please. That's your bad finger. I didn't appreciate that.
You're going to threaten me like you did the other day?
Threaten you to participate here?
No, you threatened my life the other day. I am not under oath. This is being done unconstitutionally. Y'all took my kids unrightfully. You want to allow my witnesses here. You want to allow my paperwork. Y'all took all my court paperwork.
We haven't started the trial yet.
It doesn't matter. You still deny it. You want to take my kids from me and act like that? You in that bitch. You in kids.
Holly, make sure you take down what I say. He was sworn in.
No, I was not sworn in. I've never been sworn in this court. Bring the camera back. He's making this up.
So that being said, number one, I need to know whether or not you want to be here during the trial process.
No.
All right. You want to testify?
No, I don't. This is all being done unconstitutionally, unrightfully.
Do you want to be in the room or not?
Do you want to suck my d***?
I prefer not to, sir.
Well, you got a mouth for it.
No, do you want to be here or not?
Oh, who the f*** wants to sit here while you take their kids? This is a conflict of interest. Every right job I would supposedly have you violated. Gotta get some more sleep. I got a lot more custom to do. I need drug weapon now.
Do you want to be here when the jury's here?
What the f*** do you think?
I don't know. I need you to answer.
McCarty decides he'll stay for witness testimony,
Oh, because my other answers wasn't good.
but is ordered out after continuing with his outbursts. McCarty's eventually found guilty. He returns the following month for sentencing.
Everyone ready to go?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, State of Florida versus Alan McCarty Jr., who is present here today on two reasons. One is to sentence on a jury verdict that had been accepted. We're also here on an order to show cause, which I would like to address first, if I haven't formally already. But you're before the court, Mr. McCarty, to show cause why I should not hold you in contempt for behavior that you demonstrated during the jury trial. You threatened the unborn child of the prosecutor.
What a bunch of f***ing lies, you stupid piece of shit.
Then also
You threatened my life, you
in the back room.
Suck my No, I'm not standing up.
Not resisting.
I'm not resisting, I'm just not
Stand up.
I'm not standing.
I don't have to stand.
McCarty's removed again. This time he's placed in a back room with a one-way mirror.
Count one, I'm going to adjudicate him guilty, sentence him to 15 years in Florida State Prison. As to count two, I'm going to adjudicate him guilty, sentence him to 5 years in state prison to run consecutive to count one. So a total of 20 years.
McCarty's currently serving his sentence in a Florida state prison.
Well, this motherfucker right there is crazy. He is so motherfucking crazy. I can tell y'all that for the simple fact he was going off, as we saw, off and off and off and going crazy, and damn, he was everywhere in this way and this way. It's like, what is wrong with you? We trying to have a civilized conversation. You possibly could have got your kids back if you handled this right, and now you ain't even about to get out to live the rest of your life because you about to be in jail. So let this be a lesson to y'all. Now, he ain't got no crazy, like, you know, tattoos that we can see of. But anyway, next case.
We now head to the Nesbitt Courthouse in Anchorage, Alaska, where this man,
If you want to arrest me and drag me off, that's the only way I'm leaving.
David Haig, came to court looking for justice. But instead, the judge ordered a new hearing to be held at a later date, and he's not having it.
If this court didn't do right the first time, it sure can't now. That they had screwed me out of a plea deal, that the state had falsified evidence, and now they're lying about everything to cover it all up. And that's just the beginning of it. That's right.
The game pilot and tour guide is seeking to clear his name in a decades-old conviction, accusing him of killing wolves illegally while working with the state predator control program. He claims the state doctored maps to make it seem as if he'd gone rogue, and that state officials, who were trying to save face when confronted with a public relations nightmare, falsified the boundaries of the map to frame him.
The map! Wrong. The map! They falsified this before trial, and there's a recording of the prosecutor and trooper talking about falsifying it before trial. They're going in and falsifying the goddamn map that they convicted me with by altering the lines on it to make it corruptly seem I was shooting wolves in my guide area. That's felony tampering with evidence, and because a trooper, an Alaska State trooper, was doing it with a prosecutor, it's a conspiracy.
The courtroom's closed.
And they used it at trial knowing it was false. That is another felony. And I'm putting my f***ing foot down because somebody has to. So, bullcrap. Well, you're gonna have to
The jail said it's closed. There's no more hearings here. All right.
No, no. Oh my God. God. Taser. Oh my God.
judge opts not to intervene and leaves the courtroom.
Sorry, Mr. Haig. So sorry that our court
Haig is charged with disorderly conduct for violating an order to leave a courtroom. A senator from Alaska has asked for an investigation into the tasing. Haig's attempt to clear his name continues.
I'm confused about this guy. He came to court on some old shit that they wasn't even really thinking about or caring about because it was already settled and handled. And he tried to come back on some old shit to clear his name. And they like, bro, we ain't think about your motherfucking ass, so why are you here? And you need to leave because we ain't trying to hear that shit right now. And then they saying this and all this and that. And then he got his ass tased and sent off to jail. And still haven't what, y'all? Cleared his name the way he wanted it to be represented because he is fucking crazy. I'm sorry, this guy's crazy. Ain't no way I'm gonna go to the court trying to clear my name up on some bullshit that's been settled because you can clearly make it a lot worse for yourself. In this case, he got tased. So I'm gonna show y'all, if we just watch somebody else go through a mental health crisis, mental health episode, I'm gonna show y'all why it's good to try your best to recognize the sign of mental health. And that guy in the court just had a mental health episode. So I'm about to show y'all another video of someone. As it said, this man better run for his life. But I'm gonna show y'all another reason why mental health is so serious. And it's good for those that can recognize the signs so they can get away from harm's way. And, you know, hopefully the person gets some help. But yeah, let's get to it.
Stop! I'm not in that fucking car. Get out of here! What do you have in your hand? Get in here! What do you have in your hand? Get in here! What do you have in your hand? Oh my God! That's exactly what I'm doing.
But damn, he got the fuck out of her I should say way, because she was yelling, screaming, going crazy, acting irate, mental, every goddamn thing you can think of to make you feel like she would hurt me. And then she had something in her hand which I couldn't show y'all because I don't want to get in trouble talking about motherfucker bringing a weapon or something when she didn't even swing it at nobody. But she had a weapon in her hand, y'all. She was fucking going crazy. I don't know why or what she did or what they was arguing or talking about. But for her to act that way and him to act his way, you know it's usually, you know, somebody getting hurt in situations like this, because this is clearly a domestic, toxic situation. And if any of y'all that's out there in some shit like this, run far away like this guy did.